Good morning, Storytime friends. How are you doing today? That's weird. I hear some roaring in the distance. Do you hear roars? That's right. We're reading about dragons today. And I bet the roaring I'm hearing is from my little dragon friends down here. This is Clyde. And this is Petunia. Can you say hi to them? Of course, the roaring I was hearing was from Clyde and Petunia. Duh. I forgot we were reading about dragons today. They just like to hang out with me while I work in the library. But since we are here and I remember what we're reading about today, shall we get started with our Storytime song? All right, let's get up and get our wiggles out, friends, before we read our first song, or read our first story about dragons. So if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story about ferocious fire-breathing dragons, if you're ready for a story, take a seat. Stomp your feet. I said take a seat, but I need you to stomp your feet, Storytime friends. All right, what's next? I got them mixed up. We clapped our hands. We stomped our feet. That's right. If you're ready for a story, spin around. If you're ready for a story, spin around. If you're ready for a story about dragons, if you're ready for a story, spin around. Nice turning. All right, and the next one, very last one. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, take a seat. Nice job, Storytime friends. You're getting good at that song, even when I mess the lyrics up. You know just what to do to get your sillies out, don't you? All right. Nice job. Are we all settled in our seats? Did our clapping and our stomping and our spinning? All right. Well, what do you think, Clyde and Petunia? Should we read our first story about dragons? All right. I think Clyde and Petunia said they're ready for a story. So let's read our first one. This is called This Book is Not About Dragons. And it's by Shelley Moore Thomas, and it's illustrated by Fred Kohler. And this is read with permission from Boyd's Mills and Kane. Well, that's weird. This book is not about dragons. Why am I reading this book today then? Let's see. Is this book really not about dragons? This book is not about dragons. There are no dragons in this book. Go ahead, turn the page. Okay, let's turn the page. See, I told you, no dragons. Do you see any dragons, Storytime friends? I don't see any. Maybe this isn't a book about dragons. What? You want to know what that is? There, by that tree? Oh, that. That is not a dragon. That is a rabbit. Long ears, puffy tail. See? It is a rabbit. It can't be a dragon because remember, this book is not about dragons. Our little mouse friend is right. That was a bunny and not a dragon. And there are not any dragons on this page either. Oh, that? Right there next to the house? That is not a dragon. That is a truck. Yes, a truck. He's right. Do you see any dragons by the house? All I see is a truck. Notice the wheels, the doors, the bumper? That is a truck. It is not a dragon. I already told you, this book is not about dragons. This page is 100% dragon-free. And no, don't even think about it. Those things in the sky are not dragons, they are clouds. See how weightless they are? Airy and light? They are definitely not dragons. That is because this book is not about dragons. None here. That is a moose. Do you see any dragons on this page, Storytime friends? I see the moose. But he's right, I don't see any dragons. None here. That is pizza. Wait, but what's happening over here? What is this, Storytime friends? Is this a book about dragons? No, he said it wasn't. And none here. That is a baby chick. See? Not a single dragon around here. So, that's pretty much it. No dragons. Uh-oh, Storytime friends. What is that? Could it be What? You want to turn the page? No, you don't. Why? Well, because there are not any dragons there. Absolutely no dragons. And if you turn the page, you are just going to be looking for them, trying to find them, but they are not there because this book is not about dragons. Period. No, don't turn the page. No. What's that, Storytime friends? All the pages have been burning. Is that what I think it is? Don't say it. It's not possible. I don't believe it. This page is full of dragons. Ah, look at all the dragons. I thought this wasn't a book. This was a book not about dragons. But now all of a sudden we have all these dragons. What colors do you see on this page, Storytime friends? I see a green dragon. That's right, there's blue, purple, red, yellow, even a pink dragon. It is full of dragons. Oh no, what are we gonna do? I guess I'm going to have to change the title. I hope you are happy. Now the title is, This Book is About Dragons. All right, Storytime friends. And there's our last dragon. Oh man, so that mouse really fooled us, didn't he? He said this book is not about dragons. But did you see little hints along the way? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I might have seen dragons on the pages earlier. Even when he said it wasn't about dragons. I think they were sneaking through, weren't they? Well, dragons are pretty cool mythical creatures, aren't they? And they can be pretty sneaky like they were in that story. Should we get some more of our sillies out before our next story and pretend to be dragons ourselves? Does that sound like fun? What do you think, Clyde and Petunia? They think we should do it too. All right, let's stand up, Storytime friends, and let's pretend to be dragons. So I will show you how this goes first, and then we'll do it together. Does that sound good? All right, it goes dragon, dragon, turn around, turn around. Dragon, dragon, touch the ground. Bloop. Dragon, dragon, fly up high. Use your wings to fly high like a dragon. Dragon, dragon, touch the sky, reach way up. Dragon, dragon, swing your tail. Use your arm. Pretend it's your tail. Whoa, that's a big dragon tail. Dragon, dragon, shake your scales. Give us a good shake and shake all those scales. What color are your scales going to be, Storytime friends? I'm going to be a purple dragon with purple scales. And then it goes, dragon, dragon, give a roar. All right? Are we ready to be dragons together? All right, stand up with me, Storytime friends. Let's do it together, okay? Dragon, dragon, turn around. Dragon, dragon, touch the ground. Ooh, nice job, dragons. Dragon, dragon, fly up high. Use those wings, fly, fly, fly up high. Wow, I see some fast dragons. Can I see some slow dragons? Nice. Dragon, dragon, touch the sky. Reach up high and touch the sky. Dragon, dragon, swing your tail. Get your tail going. You could also swing your tail by going like this. Swing your tail. Dragon, dragon, shake your scales. Shake those colorful scales, dragons. I see a blue dragon. I see a rainbow dragon. I see a pink dragon. All right, and here's the last part. Ready to be the biggest, growliest dragon? Dragon, dragon, give a roar. Nice job, Storytime friends. Give yourselves a big round of applause. I don't see Storytime friends anymore. I see a bunch of ferocious dragons looking at me. Well, ferocious dragons, do you want a story about dragons? Shall we read our second story? All right, you ferocious dragons. Let's stop roaring and read our second story. This is called Duncan the Story Dragon, and it's by Amanda Driscoll. And thank you to Penguin Random House for this permission to read this book. Duncan the Story Dragon. When we were pretending to be dragons, did any of you look like Duncan? Duncan? What color is he? It's right, he's a green dragon, and he has red sneakers, doesn't he? Duncan the Story Dragon. Duncan the Dragon loved to read. I'm a dragon who loves to read too. Are you a dragon who loves to read? Cool, we're just like Duncan, aren't we? When Duncan read a book, the story came to life. And his imagination caught fire. Unfortunately, so did his book. Oh no, what happened, Storytime friends? Duncan accidentally burned his book with his fire breath. Uh-oh, that's not good, is it? I just want to finish a book, said Duncan. I need to know what happens. Do the pirates find treasure? Does the captain save the ship? Do aliens conquer the earth? And I want to read those two wonderful words like the last sip of a chocolate milkshake. The end. Duncan tried to keep his cool. Really, truly, everything. I have an idea, said Duncan. I will find a friend to read to me. So Duncan searched a nearby neighborhood. Hello, friend, he said to the raccoon. Would you please read me this book? Do you think the raccoon's going to read the book to Duncan? Oh no. What happened? That's right. Looks like the raccoon got scared of Duncan, didn't he? Duncan explored an evergreen forest. Hello, friend, he said to a possum. Could you please read me this book? Bonk! What happened? The possum played dead because he was scared of Duncan. Oh no! Duncan traveled to a faraway farm. "Hello, friend," he said to the bull. "Will you please read me this book?" Yow! Uh-oh. What did the bull do instead of reading the book to Duncan? He charged him up the tree, didn't he? That's no good. After searching the entire countryside, Duncan trudged back to his cottage. As he hugged his book, a fat tear trickled down Duncan's cheek. How do you think Duncan is feeling? I think he's sad, you're right. It landed with a plop, dribble-drabbled across the floor, then ran split-splat into a mouse. Sad ending? Asked the mouse. I'll never know, said Duncan. As Duncan explained his problem, he noticed a twinkle in the mouse's eye. Do you like books? Duncan asked. I love books, said the mouse. Would you? Could you? Will you please read me this book? Certainly, said the mouse. So the mouse read to Duncan, carefully. Together they battled sea monsters, dodged icebergs, and discovered new lands. They took breaks for roasted hot dogs and toasted marshmallows. Finally, the friends sailed home. Then the mouse read those two wonderful words like the last sip of a chocolate milkshake. What words are those, Storytime friends? That's right. The end. Yay! And that is the story of Duncan the Story Dragon. So they read the end, but actually it was only the beginning. What's happening, Storytime friends? That's right! Duncan the Story Dragon didn't end with the end. He got to read more books with his mouse friend, didn't he? I'm so glad Duncan found a friend to read him stories. And that's so right. Even when it's the end of one story, that's not the end, because there's lots of more other fun stories to read, aren't there? The beginning of new stories. And a lot of those stories are about dragons, right? So thank you so much for reading with me about dragons today, Storytime friends. I still have some wiggles today. Should we do our dragon activity one more time? Should we dance like dragons one more time? I think we should do it. Let's go ahead and stand up one more time, Storytime friends. And let's do our dragon turn around, okay? Are you ready? All right, my dragon friends are ready. All right, dragon, turn around. Dragon, touch the ground. Dragon, fly up high. Dragon, touch the sky. Dragon, swing your tail. Dragon, shake your scales. Dragon, give a roar. Nice job, Storytime friends. All right, that helped me. I need to pretend to be a dragon for a little bit longer, so thank you for pretending with me. This week's Storytime craft is pretty cool. It is a fire-breathing dragon. So, this is made from a paper roll, and then when you breathe through it, something really amazing is going to happen. I don't want to give it away, So if you want to find out what happens when you breathe into the paper roll and make your own fire-breathing dragon, go ahead and ask for the preschool kids here at the Barkman branch, and we will give you your very own fire-breathing dragon, okay? All the supplies to make your own, and we have lots of colors of dragons. We have blue and yellow and green and orange, okay? Alrighty, Storytime friends. So make sure to come by and get those so you can make your own fire-breathing dragon craft, and have fun pretending to be dragons this week, okay? I will see you next time for story time. Give me one last roar. Wow. You all have a ferocious week this week, okay, Storytime Dragons? All right, I'll see you next week. Take care.